Today we're going to be taking a look at the Lightspeed lift, which is a piece of equipment that you'll find very helpful for your patients. The main purpose of the Lightspeed lift is to allow patients to walk and run with a reduction of weight on their joints. And the way this is done is by use of this harness right here that has 4 bungee straps, 2 in front, 2 in the back. These bungee straps are applied to 2 bars on either side of this frame right here, which allows the patient to walk and run with a reduction of weight on the joints, allowing for recovery without any risk of injury. So when you're about to use the Lightspeed lift, you're going to want to find a harness. The harness is going to be in these 2 cabinets right here, specifically this one, right in this bit. You're also going to need a scale when you use a Lightspeed lift. And that's just to make sure you have an understanding and objective measurement of how much weight was taken off the patient's joint when they were strapped in.
So this is the Lightspeed harness. This is what we'll be putting on our patient whenever they are going to use the Lightspeed to help de-weight themselves in running. And what we have here is this part right here will go around the waist and clip. And then these blue Velcro strips are where we'll put these elastic bands around their legs to help them just stay insecure without it constricting any of their movement. We have 3 different sizes of these bands. We've got these small ones, medium, and large. You will always use 2 out of 3 of these. Just depending on the size of your patient, you will adjust them. And then what we have right here is the cords that will attach to the frame of the Lightspeed. This is what actually is holding them up a little bit. To fit the harness on the patient, what we want to do is have the waist belt so the blue Velcro is 1 inch above the kneecap. So see your kneecap right here. Okay. I'll turn to your side. And then this blue Velcro, there's the seam that goes down like the side of your pants. You want to make sure that this is behind that. To get the black elastic straps around the legs, we'll start off with the bottom one. And we want this to not ever be over the kneecap, but over just above it where the quads are. And we want them to be snug, but not too tight. The top one will go a little bit at an angle. Where it will swoop down and then come back up. In order to know how much weight we are actually taking off with the Lightspeed, we need to take your weight before and after we get you hooked up to the frame.
Okay.
So I'll have you stand on this. Okay, and then we would write that down, and after we get you in the frame, all hooked up, we'll take your weight again, find the difference to know how much weight is being taken. So in order to know how tall up you need the bars to be, you use the tape measure that is on the side and pull it down to 12 inches. And then the patient will stand next to it, and you want it to be 12 inches higher up than their greater trochanter from the bottom of the bar. Let's make this right there. And can you point to your greater trochanter? So it'd be right there. Okay. Next, you want to make sure that both of the bars are at the same level. there are numbers on the side that you can follow for that. To put on the safety catch straps, we will have this black band up here, right above their head. The red will go behind them, and the blue will stay in front. So what we did is you have the red and you wrap it around so it goes along their back but then hooks in front of their shoulders, and then the blue will hook behind their shoulders and go around the front. Because we have these safety catch straps around the shoulders, this would not be a good thing to do with a patient who has a history of shoulder injury or instability. In the Lightspeed, we are going to retake their weight to see how many pounds have been taken off. So you step up onto that. Whoop. Okay, and then we will take their original weight and subtract this weight to find out how much this is taking off. Before we start the treadmill, we want to make sure that the patient has the safety lanyard attached to them. So you can either put it around a belt loop, or if they have any hair ties or wristbands, you could put it around that as well. So I'll have you put this around your belt loop. To get out of the Lightspeed, we will turn off the treadmill, and then we will remove the safety lanyard. And hold on. And take off the front straps first. And then they can step back, and I can take off the back. We'll then take off the safety straps. And they can step off. You will then remove the harness and put it back just as we showed before.